Squishy Evans, number 1, Brickwall University.
Rowan Bros, number 10, D-Man Academy.
Linden Track, 11, Bar Down Academy.
Braden Pearson, number 12, Wheelan Academy.
Zach Brenneman, number 17, Boyce Middle School.
Lucas Jones, 18, Checking Academy.
Jimmy Halliday, 19, Little Pens Academy.
Cam Pelly, number 27, from K-12 Online School.
Rylan Calabrese, 30, Shutdown Academy.
Owen Golonak, number 53, Bar Down Academy.
David Trappel, number...
Good morning, Swirly Nation, and welcome back to Detroit, Michigan, underneath Little Caesars Arena, as we bring you today's game between the Burlington Eagles and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody. Joined in the City TV oven by color commentator Todd Bowles. Todd, welcome back to the oven.
What's up? What's up? Hey, special shout out to my folks back at medmount1.com tuning in today here for the big game.
Welcome. Streaming live in the office, I assume?
Absolutely.
We'll bring you the starting lineups brought to you by the training table at the Lemieux Center. Check out the training table at the Lemieux Center for all your nutritious dietary needs. In net for the Penguins, number 1, the squish tender, Squishy Evans. Your defense, number 11, Rowan Bros. Number 11, Linden Track, and number 10, Rowan Bros. Up front for the Penguins, your wings, number 18, Lucas Jones, number 19, Jimmy Halliday, and your center, number 90, Jack Carlson. Penguins controlling early play here as Halliday tries to stuff from the side of the cage. Turned back by the Burlington goaltender and worked to the point by the Penguins for Track. Track down low to Halliday. Halliday spins to the middle for a heavy shot and a nice save off the pad and cleared by Burlington. They'll sneak a player out looking for that stretch play.
Just a bit too far.
And
nice stretch play, though. You know, Pens did a good job of controlling the play there, keeping it down low. Burlington trying the stretch play up the right side, just a little bit too far out of his reach for an icing.
Penguins will get a line change. It'll be Brenneman and Costa with Pearsall in your defense of Bolus and Foster. Burlington controls the faceoff and comes up through center. Defended well by Bolus, knocked to the outside where he and Foster defend. Will be played in behind the Penguins' goal. To be picked up on the opposite side by Costa.
Oh, there's a check.
He's bodied and the arm is raised.
All right, let's see if we can get Squish off here to get the extra guy on. Squish is up.
I don't mind the tentativeness here.
Absolutely, right?
Wait till that puck's at least out of your zone before we take off. We're one errant pass away from an own goal there.
All right, Penn's going to go on the 1 minute and 30-second power play here. 13:21 left in the first.
Penguins will deploy Flume, Golnack, Carlson, Bolus, and Foster with the man advantage.
All right, again, we're going to see the umbrella power play here with Danny, the defenseman, instead of working the sidewall, will be sort of the bumper position up high and down in front of the net.
Questioned by the Burlington bench, and there is some back and forth, I'm sure, for the Canadian teams coming to the U.S., playing under U.S. rules. So they're not permitted to ice on the penalty kill in the U.S. They are, there's no touch-up offsides. It's an automatic offsides play.
Now, that is a big difference with the icing. The Canadian kids are used to being able to ice the puck on the penalty kill.
I guess that may be part of the conversation there at the Burlington bench. As a rolling puck pops to the middle, Foster knocked to the ice. Carlson with the pressure. Now Golnack following as Burlington's able to clear. It'll be gathered in by Bolus. Up for Foster. Foster turns it into the offensive zone and leaves it for Flume. D-to-D play. Able to be gathered in by Bolus. Works it down low to Carlson. Carlson controls along the half wall. Goes all the way up to the point before leaving it for Golnack as they switch positions. His cross ice feed, he was looking for the big one-timer from Flume there. And Carlson will gather it in at the Penguin blue line. Penguins with 50 seconds left with the man advantage as Carlson makes a move to the inside. Feathers it to the outside, switches with Flume, and the Penguins set things up. Right wing corner.
Nice little slip pass by Jack to himself.
And player in the crease violation on Chappell.
Dave getting that big body down low. Just a little bit too close. You don't
like
see
it.
that called very often.
No, I like the aggressiveness there by Chappell in front, though.
12:25 to go in the first, 35 seconds left on the power play.
And we gathered in on the draw by Chappell. He'll find Jones with speed down the outside, tried to wedge one in, stick on puck deflection by Burlington's defense, and the goaltender will gather it underneath the mitt.
Nice defensive play there. Jones had, who was it, Halliday cutting to the net, just couldn't get him the puck. You know what, Jeremy, when people ask themselves, who can I trust when I can't trust my doctor? That answer is the attorneys and staff at Harry S. Cohn & Associates.
Medmal1.com. It'll be played to the outside and picked up by Halliday along the half wall. And Burlington will counterattack shorthanded, but back pressure by Pearsall. Play and take away and in drive the Penguins. All the way around behind the cage before he centers it for Jones. Couldn't quite get the shot through. Jones will get back to the puck as Squish letting the team know the penalty is about to expire with the old Beaver slap.
There it is, Jonesy in front.
And Lucas Jones setting up in his office. He had the nameplate out on his
Absolutely.
desk right there to give the rebound a little tap it home happy. Lucas Jones
Tap,
makes it
tap,
one.
taparoo.
Nothing.
Nice job. Who was that, Pelly? Get that puck to the net. You know, he had a couple guys in front, got it to the net softly, looking for the rebound, and it worked out. Jones, he knows how to score those greasy goals in front.
I compared him to Shaq Diesel yesterday, boxing
Shaq
out
Fu.
in front of the net. As the Honey Badger, Brenneman gets control and wedges it into the Eagle end. It'll be played across for Bros. Bros rimming it around behind to Carlson. Carlson controls to the corner, leaves for Brennan, and what a give and go!
What a
Carlson's
cycle by Zach there. Great
missile
play.
just misses. Rose will keep it at the point, getting it down low. Costa diving for the puck. No quit there. He will put anything in front of that puck necessary. As Track defends the outside.
Zach Brenneman playing some of the best hockey I've seen here the last couple weeks. Really stepped it up in that Mid-Fairfield game with his speed and tenacity. Or Mid-Fairfield weekend, I should say.
Body and
nice pass by Track up to Joey.
A little sauce, and Joey's got a step. Can he get around the defender? Driving in, heavy backhander, just defended at the last second.
They got away with one there, big boy.
Putting Brenneman in the boards. As back comes Burlington, tossing it behind the squish tender. 10:30 to play here in the first. Penguins leading by a goal. We're coming to you live from the Belfort Training Center underneath Little Caesars Arena right in downtown Detroit as the Penguins, Pearsall, 2-on-1, his sauce pass just in front of Flume. Flume gets to it and works the cycle down low. It'll be Pearsall out of the corner, back for Flume.
Nice
Flume's
shot.
off the knob of the stick,
Better
I think.
save. You know, the Pens are doing a good job of finding those soft spots on the top of the slot there.
Quite a few scoring chances early in this one for the Penguins.
Sniper in the building.
Flume on the wall. Trying to wedge it back to the corner there. He cut to the middle, tried to go back to the corner, and back comes Burlington trying to push that Penguins defense back. I think that's how they're going to try to strike, is counterattacking with those stretch plays. There's a puck off a defender right to Flume. Flume will go inside out, trying to Lemieux right between the defenders.
Split the D there.
As Pearsall will get it to Foster. Foster back to Pearsall. Penguins working on a line change here with the puck in the offensive zone. As Jones, fresh body on the ice, the Penguin goal scorer. Able to possess in the corner as they change the rest of the unit.
This is where I like to see them use their D. There's that soft spot again, the top of the slot.
Jones able to control down low. Carlson shoots high short side off the post. Jones knocks it out of midair and controls the puck.
He will not go to the defense. Just will not go to the defenseman on any passes.
Here's Bolus at the point. Winding, firing. He'll get it inside to Carlson. Uh-oh. Oh, it just misses the far side. Bolus down low, trying for Halliday. Halliday tied up a bit. And Burlington able to get it out to center ice. Penguins Foster right back up, quick up. Here's Carlson. Has Halliday and Jones going to the net. It'll come off Halliday sticking wide. They battle to the corner where the puck's wedged off the glass, out to center ice for Chapel to put right back to the Burlington line. Halliday will battle there. Burlington wins that war and comes away with the puck. Able to dump it in behind the Penguins net where Pelly gets control. Reversing for Chapel. Chapel. Nice little seam play there. Brenneman to Carlson. Carlson back to Brenneman. Brenneman has Pelly behind him, and he hears him. What a play by the Penguins and a better save by the goalie. Zach Brenneman, hockey IQ like 190.
Absolutely. He's always a pass-first kind of guy, which you'd have to love him on your line there with his speed, what he sets up, and with his passing skills.
And the Penguins' ability to read off the pressure he creates is just unbelievable.
Even there, what a nice little dish here. To use his body, has the Burlington player thinking he's going the other way and slips it back to the D.
Penguins defense will play it deep. It'll be Brenneman wedging it forward. As Burlington tries the far side, they'll get it to center no further. Chappell taps it right back for Costa to go in on.
Just a little offsides.
Just a bit offsides. A two-handed
What happened? I missed it.
By a Burlington player headed to the bench. I think I was on Costa. That's going to not sit well with the Penguins. I was just about to tell you, Burlington.
Is that big boy? They got that.
What's wrong with
Squish? Big kid. I don't know. Yeah, Squish is out of the net. Looks like Ryland is going in. It looks like maybe just an equipment issue.
Which we've dealt with before. We're going to have to get some new equipment.
Come on, Dad. Step it up.
Yeah, really.
Get the buckles. Get rid of that Velcro. This appears a temporary issue. Looks like Squish will be back in there after figuring this out. 7:07 left to go in the first. 1-0 Pens.
Track with it in the Penguins. Misfires on a breakout pass. Burlington on it. Up for Costa. Costa to Brenneman. Brenneman right in front of that wheeled wing logo of the Detroit Red Wings, able to play it across for Burrows' dump in.
.6:35 to go in the first. Squish still working on his equipment there.
Penguins cycle the puck down low. Knocked past Costa, but he stays right with it and breaks up the breakout. Now there's that Honey Badger. There's Brennan right in front. Pearso with a shot blocker save.
How many great passes have Zach made already? Not even 10 minutes into this game here.
As Burlington gained the Penguins line, but just briefly. They'll take it back at center and try again. Flew plays it back to the line. And Burlington will try to recruit, but right there's Golden.
OG!
The OG with Flume going to the
Flume.
net.
I
and
knew
there it is. D'Angelo Flume on the back door. And how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? The Penguins lead by 2.
Nice job by OG using that speed, getting a burst ahead. And was there any doubt he was going to hit Flume cutting?
None.
You knew he was going to use the heads up and use that little slip play, little slip pass over to Flume. 2-0 Pens.
Got you the replay on that one. A little tap in by D'Angelo. And with just under 6 to play, the Penguins lead by a pair, and the Squish Tenders back in net. Banked off the board, shoved in front for Carlson. Carlson was looking for Golnack driving the net there.
All right, now we can settle down, right, Jeremy? Squish is back okay?
Squish is back. Gonna have to
equipment's working well.
Work on getting that fixed. Maybe we make a trip to yet another hockey store today.
All right. Nice little rim play off the face-off.
As Golnack went back in front, defended well by Burlington.
It's the Trevor Edwards special right there.
Carlson to the corner where he'll cycle down low, trying for Golnack, rejected by Burlington, back out through center. A nice little tap there by Bolus, getting it to Carlson, and the Penguins are right back in business in the Burlington Eagle end. Golnack plays it behind the net. Golnack to Carlson, Carlson back to Golnack, he twists in the corner, here's Flume with it now. D'Angelo. Shaking, bacon, finding Foster at the point. He dumps it around to Carlson.
You know, these cycling plays have been working well so far.
It's that deceptiveness. He drew two defenders one way, brings it the other, tries to get forehand, and
there's
he will.
another one.
Is that Flume or Carlson right in front of the net?
That was Flumer.
Tell. I thought so too.
Carlson drove to the net, sort of used everyone else as a decoy, goes to the net with a nice shot. Flume's in there to put the rebound home.
You're going to see this replay here where Carlson looks like he's going up the wall, stops and starts. Three Burlington players go with him up the wall, and when he turns back, there's nobody between him and the cage. He's able to get there, get a shot off. D'Angelo Flume able to find the rebound.
3-0
and tap it
good
home.
guys. Nice pass by Jones. Didn't get all of it here, but he had the right play.
And he's able to drive right in and get a scoring chance in front.
All right, now let's see if we got the power forward wingers out there. Let's see if we can keep the cycling going here.
It's tossed to the opposite corner. Jones will be the first one there. He goes deeper for Halliday. Halliday deeper yet again, cycling with Jones. You're right, there it is. There's that cycle as Jones tries to center for Pearsall.
Using that big body.
They play along the boards. It'll be Halliday getting
right
there
there.
in support.
Chappie, if we could use these guys, you just got to use their Ds a little more.
And Burlington back the other way. Wedging a shot off the Squish.
Nice job by Squish to kick it out. Get that puck out into the corner.
And it's cleared up by Jones, pressured by Pearsall. And the Penguins are back in the Burlington end. Burlington controls in the corner. They'll try the left wing side. Just missing the breakout pass. It'll come free to the stick of Pelly, who mishandles it a bit. And Burlington's in. I thought that was onside.
So did I. Was he offsides on himself there?
I think the Penguins pulled it in their own zone. So Burlington in blue today, blue jerseys with the Burlington Eagle logo on the chest.
Burlington, suburb of Toronto, right, Jeremy?
Yes, they play in the SCTA, I believe. They've got gold and white striping throughout the blue uniforms, and two unique things, Todd. They've got white nameplates, which I find interesting.
Oh, yeah.
On the blue jerseys.
And go ahead.
And then also the striping on the helmets. They all have like two lines on their helmets, like with dad tape.
Oh, right.
Like you used to do to see little Jimmy, like, hey, like I can see him on the ice because he's got the neon green.
That's a big Mike thing with the big striping on the helmets.
Yep.
SCTA, I know it's AAA. Is that like Southern Canada AAA or?
I have no idea.
I think Regals are the only American team in the Buffalo Regals, but it's at Southern Tier Admirals, Burlington, or Southern Ontario teams.
Yeah. And the Penguins are in gold, but here's a scoring
pass
chance
by Joey
for Brenneman that stopped. Beautiful dish by Costa on that one. Penguins going right to left on your TV screen. In their gold uniforms, gold jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest, the black pants, the gold socks with black stripes, and the iconic gold Penzolete helmets. As Brenneman controls in the corner.
You know, it's almost, when it's even strength here, it almost has a power play feel to it. The boys seem to have a lot of time and space out there.
And there's that play
nice
you
shot
wanted.
By Bros.
That play low to high. Bros with a heavy shot. The rebound bouncing around in front. Penguins get 3 or 4 chances there off that low to high play. And there's that attempted
stretch
play. And now they've got Bros under pressure.
Nice job. And, you know, Rowan draws the penalty there, too. Rowan does a great job puck protecting using his big body, does the reverse to Tracky. The Burlington player gets frustrated with it and puts Rowan into the boards from behind. Power play Pens.
Yeah, I don't know if I put this Pens team on the power play too often.
Right.
If you're worried about scoring goals.
1:58 in the first. Minute and a half power play here.
It'll be Bolus and Foster with Flume, Golnack, and Pearsall.
Oh, and
there's
boom
why
already.
There's the OG.
Jizzle.
Sweeping across the offensive zone with the man advantage and giving the Penguins.
What a nice shot by Owen there. Coming to his
4-0
right side,
lead.
shoots it back to the left side, to the goalie's opposing side that he's moving. Bottom corner, great shot.
Penguins won that faceoff back to the point to Flume, who was able to play it back down low.
Oh, here we go. Pearsall
And
right off the
right
face.
off the faceoff.
Oh.
Tries to go top cheddar. Is it 5 or 4?
I think it's 4.
I thought it
It's
was 4
4.
too.
All right, give it a minute.
Scoreboard here says 5. The
It's
Cine
4.
TV scoreboard says 4. I believe I'm accurate.
No, I think it's 4.
As Pearsall back in the offensive zone. As the Penguins apply pressure. We still have the penalty clock minutes up there too. Penguins no longer on that Med-Mal 1 power play.
That's right.
Come off the glove of a Burlington player, swiped out by Golnack right to Pearsall. He's stick lifted on some back pressure.
You know what, with Harry and I gone, I could probably have a movie day in the office right now.
Oh, Harry on vacation?
Yeah, he has a boat in the Caribbean as a sailboat. He goes down there for a month or 2 at a time.
That's wonderful.
It's that Med-Mal 1 money, baby.
As there it is, a big stop. What a save. The shot came in from outside. D'Angelo Flume gets to the puck on the backhand, but 2 dandy stomps by the masked man in blue. And Flume will try again, this time high short side that's fought off. 30 seconds left here in period number 1. Looks like Grammy Stetz checking in, Aunt Stephanie, of course.
And Stephanie always in the house. Good job of breaking that puck out quickly.
As Carlson gets into the offense.
10 seconds to go in the period.
Burlington will try the near side. Knocked away by Jones.
Good stick by Jonesy.
Followed on by Burlington. As time will expire here in period number 1. How's the chat going? How's our chat? Remember, if you click the subscribe button, you can chat us right here in the booth.
Chat us up.
And it looks like some nice compliments on the camera work. Mr. Foster working the camera. We've got the zoom going in and out. As
Foster got the Zoom work going. Tell you what, I think that waiter from Buddy's maybe stopped by the Hampton last night. Foster's got a little jump in his step on that camera.
Little jump.
He's also wearing a Batman earring today, I think so.
I love it.
I think
Throwing
it's
up the bat signal. Batman, of course, a trademark of Marvel and not Cine TV. So, no.
Cindy owns that shit. Oh, pardon my language.
Thank you for joining us here, citytv.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button below. Expect to see a lot of new subscribers with the medmal.com handle on their YouTube accounts. What do you think?
Right, absolutely.
Hit that subscribe button. If you don't know how to do it,
Get
if
some of that
you have a
city swag.
Gmail account, if you have a Gmail account, you also have a YouTube account. You can log into your Google account here on YouTube and hit the subscribe button for you. We appreciate it. I know we're joined, as always, in the great Northern Canada. We appreciate all of our Canadian viewers.
You know what? I thought they would fix the score between periods. They still at 5-0 here. Oh,
and I still think
sneaky
that's
shot by
inaccurate.
Jimmy there. Right off the iron.
I'm sticking with 4.
Yeah, no, it is 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. See if the boys can keep this cycling pressure up.
It's like the Credo Zone Squish Tenders Mother Jen chiming in. No longer in Arizona. Made it back last night safely.
Nice cross-ice feed to Jimmy for a one-time attempt.
You're right. This kind of feels like a power play sometimes. The way they able to find those passing seams. That's a key part here. Finding those passing seams. As the puck comes all the way across the zone, it'll be fresh legs of Pearsall on the ices. This second period could be daunting if the Penguins can make these offensive zone line changes.
You got to give the people what they want. Good call there, Ben.
There's Chappie with a shot off a pad, picked
Look
up
at
by
Pearsall cruising and
weaves outside, gets to the forehand, shoots one eye off the shoulder, catches the collarbone area of the goaltender. Penguins able to get defensive line changes and most of a full line change here. I think Halliday, the only remaining gold-clad Penguin, and he gets off. So a full change with the puck in the offensive zone.
Nice job by Jimmy there with the high cycle, or
And
high
here's
switch.
Costa with a heavy shot that sticked away. Reversal by Brenneman right in front for Costa. Knocked down on the play as they battle net side. Supported and dug out by Brenneman. He does so many things.
So many.
Down low for Bros. I'm sorry, for Brenneman. Bros to Brenneman. Costa with the pressure. He's been all over the puck today. Bros at the point. I thought I had a stellar game yesterday, Rowan Bros.
Absolutely.
He could have been one of the Commodore stars of the game. Commodore gives it to the goalies when they get it. It's Pearsall peels it off,
Nice
looks
feed.
in front for a deflection off of Brenneman.
You know, Ryan Bros at home with a work event missing us here this weekend.
Yes.
Along with Matt Brenneman, those guys couldn't make the trip here.
Yeah, when you start on like Tuesday.
Right.
As Burlington's going to ice the puck here. And
get the heat out of a hot kitchen. Hey, special shout out here to the Pittsburgh Knights, the 66ers. My team, Brody Bolus, in Buffalo today with a win up there and a shorthanded goal for Brody here this morning.
Ooh, Lordy, look who's shorty.
That's right.
Brody Bolus. A shorthanded tally for the Knights. So are they 1-0 on the tournament?
They are 1-0 so far. They played at 8:30 this morning. Again, school, work, doesn't matter when hockey's involved, right?
And of course, Jody there with the Broadster.
All right.
As Foster controls at the Penguin line. Up for Golnick. Indirect pass for Carlson.
Great feed to hit Jack Cutting with some speed here. Nice feed.
Looking for Flume. Found Bolus instead. His heavy shot goes off of something and wide.
Dude, I don't know what happened to his shot.
It hits like a body in front. As Flume supports the puck. Able to get control.
Nice
over
feed.
to Bolus. What a pass. Heavy shot from the Penguins. Stick on puck deflection, and it's gloved and held.
Got to get that shot off a little quicker there. 11:36 to go in the second. 4-0 Pens.
Pearsall, Halliday and Jones up front for the Penguins. Chappell and Pelly, the defense pair. Looks like we have a good stream going out, so everybody should be able to follow along at home.
Love a good stream in the morning.
As here's a potential 2-on-1. Halliday in front, just bounces over the stick of Pearsall. Jones to it, slapping it towards the cage. Blocked, but Jones right back to it, able to find the corner. Pearsall swiping it further into the zone. Counterattacked here by Burlington, and the Eagles gain center ice.
Good
Back
job
pressure
back
for
checking on
Jones.
Jonesy there.
That back pressure is so hard to deal with because you don't see it until it's there. And this Penguins team's so good at it as Pelly splits the defense. Drives into the backhand. He's knocked down before he can get the shot through. Penguins forwards not covering the point here, and it could be dangerous. Burlington comes up. Jones able to get back as Pelly was down behind the, kind of in front of the play there. Jones unable to make a defensive play. Here comes Burlington in the high slot, defended well, and taken away by Bros.
Look to get a change here.
Carlson darting into the offensive zone. All the way off the goalie stick to the corner where the Penguins set up a cycle. They do get that line change. Carlson behind. Twist away from pressure and look at all the space he
See,
up
they're Burlington, I know I'm a D guy, right? So I like the passing to the point, but they're collapsing down low. The points are wide open.
There's Costa on the half wall. In battle, there it'll be the Penguins out supporting Burlington. Carlson comes away with it, drives the middle, tries the toe drag off the skate, and back come the Eagles. Carrying through center, defended by Track to the outside.
Nice job by Tracky there. Just took away his time and space, angled him perfectly to the corner, so he ran out of any room.
And the IQ of Brenneman there in the perfect spot to pick up the puck. As the Penguins struggle in their own end.
And he draws a penalty on top of it.
behind.
I wonder if Zach gave him a little shot when he was. Oh, Zach gives him another shot to the back of the ankle.
And
you know what? We got to watch here. The tiebreaker here is penalty minutes, so we want to stay out of the box.
They're only going to call one.
Oh, and number 34 gives Zach a crack across his shin pads here.
That's the
without
second
refs
post
noticing.
whistle slash by Burlington. Things getting a bit chippy, perhaps.
Coach Hannan gives Zach a little tap on the helmet there. Good job to draw that penalty.
I said it before, probably not a power play I would want to put out there. We'll see what the Penguins can do with this. It'll be Golnack, Flume, Pearsall, Foster, and Bolus on the man advantage. Golnack with the previous power play goal for the Penguins. Foster down low.
Nice job by Danny there.
Seam pass all the way across. One-timer!
Oh, what a pass. What a pass, Foster.
D'Angelo Flume. You know what he has? He has a luxury condo in Roof
City, baby.
Oh.
Nice pass by Danny there. Cross feed instead of working it back to the point. Goes all the way across, finds D'Angelo.
That was filthy.
All right, so we have scoreboard says 6-0. We have it at 5. But again, you know what? That's something you want to see there. Make them pay on that power play. They're going to take some liberties on our players there. Put it on the scoreboard. That's how you deal with it.
Exactly. It's exactly what the Penguins need to do. They can't get into a shoving. You said
there's no job by Brenneman. Brenneman doesn't get an assist on that play, doesn't get a point, not even on the ice for the goal, but he created that power play.
And there's feed
another
across by Golnack.
You know what? I'm too busy yapping here. I missed that one.
The OG he's a waiter out there. He's just serving dishes.
Serving them hot and fresh. Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
D'Angelo Flume lurking in the back door and put your some fries on that sandwich. That's a Pittsburgh goal.
Backdoor Sally. Oh, nice look by Chappie just out of Jonesy's reach there. You know, I like when the Pens do those cross-ice plays. You know, Trevor used to talk about if you drew a line from the net to net, call that the Royal Road, and the percentage of goal scorers when you can move the puck across that goes up much higher.
Here comes Burlington with a potential breakaway. Pelly tracking from behind.
Great job by Cam to get back there.
The skating paralysis of 27 in gold on that play.
There was no doubt that he was going to come back and make that play there.
Unbelievable. I mean, he was 3-4 strides behind when that play started. I mean, that kid was clear to the net, and Pelly just comes back, breaks it up.
Not even close to a penalty, anything. Just stick on puck, gets it out of danger.
And here's the fleet of foot Pelly with it again, this time driving the offensive zone. He'll find that seam through the middle as Halliday plays it deeper for Carlson. Able to work it right out in front. Jones twists with it behind the cage. As Burlington will try a left wing breakout and get it out to center. Defended well by Track. Sent back to center ice where Burlington will regroup. The Eagles in force. Offside on the play.
All right, here we got the 6-0 Pen, 7:14 to go in the game, so we're about halfway through. Let's see how the boys can finish the game here. Play again at what time, Jeremy? 3:30 the second game today?
3:30 against Mississauga Rep Hockey.
Another Toronto team.
I like this, getting to play these Canadian squads.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
Nice switch there by Pearsall to Tracky.
The American team's doing quite well this weekend as well.
Right, I think it's definitely top-heavy on the American side. 5 American teams here, 5 Canadian teams. The American teams are ranked what? We have like 1, 2, 5, 8, and 12 here, with Canadian teams not as high.
Costa in behind. Bouncing puck comes off the back of the net. Burlington clears to the line, but there's Bros. USS Bros in front, chopped that by
There's the Honey Badger.
Brenneman at the side of the cage.
6:27 to go.
So we had some Buddy's Pizza last night, huh?
Yeah, Buddy's Pizza, not too bad.
I liked it. That was good stuff.
It was a horrific 10-minute walk from the hotel in that weather last night. Tyler had shorts
Somebody
on.
had the idea that, like, hey, we can walk there. It's kind of in our parking lot. Well,
Right, there's another
not
room
realizing
play
the
here.
parking lot was on a 17-acre, plot of land.
Right.
And we were at one end, and they were at the very, very, very other.
Good job to keep that puck in.
As the Penguins tilt the ice a bit here in the second.
Nice job by Danny. Same thing, holding the line there.
Rolling puck will be picked up by Burlington at center. Driving in, looking, firing, block shot by Bolus. Picked up by Burlington. Burlington's had a much better play here in the second as they had actually snuck a guy in behind there.
Have you noticed
if that gets through, that's a dangerous play. Opportunity.
Beautiful coats on their parents here.
Oh, yeah?
I think they have a coat factory up there.
Waka. Oh, I love it. I love it. As Burlington rejects the Penguins' advance again, gets to the line. This one will go in off squish. Played to the outside for Foster. Burlington right on it. We see some step here in this Burlington team halfway through this. I love it.
Pens yesterday with an 8-0 win to start this tournament. Nice move by Halliday. Oh! Snapping up a dugout. Jimmy with a beautiful play here.
Just filthy.
There's the chili goal.
We'll get the replay of this. Just
that
absolute filth.
Nasty. He's so nasty.
Oh, to the backhand.
Kind of had the feeling coming in this was going to be somewhat of a stats game. Just based on
but
the team's record so far.
The key here with this tournament setup, goal differential is going to be a key, but so will goals against. So the Penguins have to be cognizant of that. More goals
against them. But I heard the first tiebreaker after just the goals is penalty minutes. So.
No, it's goals against. I looked it up.
All right.
So it's goal differential, then goals against, then goals for, then penalty minutes. So it's pretty deep down.
That didn't make sense when I was told it was penalty minutes. 4-on-1 here, 4-on-1. Oh.
And there's Jones with the shot at the side of the net.
Pelly with the goal.
Pelly able to find the back of the cage on that.
Good job on a 4-on-1. You don't get chances like that often, so it's good to capitalize there.
We'll bring you that replay as well here. Yeah, and these goals are great. But the Penguins cannot get too focused on stats.
Absolutely.
Because goals against is that next tiebreaker, and there's a distinct possibility, given the way the tournament is going, it's going to come down to goal differential, but it may well come down to that second tiebreaker. So the Penguins have to be cognizant on the defensive zone, and we're going to get a hook.
Jack, great job drawing that penalty. He's so elusive. He's so hard to track down, especially one-on-one. And Carlson doing a great job at drawing the penalty here. It's driving me crazy that they have the score wrong.
I know, me too. Could you imagine if it was
I know, and it's in our benefit.
I know, it's in our benefit. It drives me nuts. I'm fairly certain we're right. It's 8-0. As the Penguins set up the man advantage. A shot from Track, kicked away.
That's something they're working on in practice. Try to use that high guy a little more. The defenseman that's in front of the net, having him creep up to the high slot, getting him involved more.
Excellent read there by Brenneman. He went to go D to D. Burlington had read it, as we've seen him try to sneak that wing up there before. Held on to it, and the Penguins gained the Burlington zone to set up the power play. Costa.
They got Joey here. It was an unintentional play. They got Joey for a high stick. That puck was up in the air, and he was trying to just chip it down. He ended up hitting the Burlington Eagle player unintentionally.
So we'll play 4-on-4 for a minute, and then Burlington will have their first man advantage.
You know what, 4-on-4, that's still, I think, a benefit in the Pens' favor here, you got to believe, right, Jeremy?
Well, again, you got to focus on the goals against at this point in time.
You're such a goalie dad.
Foster behind his own cage, reversing for Bolus. Bolus up the wall for Golnack. A little tap for Speedy Pearsall trying to cut to the middle. Defended well by Burlington. They'll battle along the wall, Golnack. Further for Pearsall. As the scrum at center will come free to Golnack.
Right, 2
in
on
with
1.
Pearsall.
Nice sauce.
Golnack getting the shot in, and the goalie reaches behind to keep it underneath.
We got 3:08 left in the first. 8-0.
No, they went running clock already. Usually you don't run clock until third.
No, they stopped.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, that's a bad thing too. We're gonna get a lot of running clocks here.
Yeah.
You know, that cuts in on the ice time. We drove a long way up here. We want our ice time.
There's Carlson with the back pressure. Swipes it away.
Jackson, oh man, they could have called one there, another one.
Yeah, a little bit of a lasso job. Looked like he was on the Yellowstone Ranch.
Jack has 3 guys on him here. And he still comes out with the puck.
Up top, and he uses that point for a shot from Bolus. Rebound in front. Carlson, it's like attached to it. As he twists out of the corner, works it, trying to get it all the way across.
All right, Burlington on the power play here now.
Burlington with the man advantage. Stretching a player. And they'll come through center with speed, defended by Bolus, back pressure by Flume.
Close that gap.
Bolus does a great job to keep it to the outside, dislodges the puck, taps it up, and here comes D'Angelo.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
Feeding it across. Carlson will get there, whacking it further and getting Jones on the ice.
Good job by Jack there. Just get that puck in and get a change.
Power play over for Burlington as Jones picks it off and drives the Burlington end.
2 minutes left in the second here.
Up the wall, Pearsall peeling off there for Halliday's shot that's down low and off the stick to the area outside, and it'll be iced. They will keep the icing. I think that's a good call, bounced over Chapel's stick.
Yeah, there's nothing he could do there.
No. If that's on the ice, that's probably not an
right.
icing.
So what's on the agenda here today for dinner tonight, Jeremy?
I'm not sure. I heard potentially Harry's in between. We have not as big a break as we do tomorrow, so probably going to stay down here in the metro area of the Motor City.
Are you going to eat what you ate last night?
I don't think we're going to go back to Buddy's for the Batman special.
Nice slick move by Cam there. Nice shot. Jimmy with a little tip. Jimmy using the cage behind the net to pass to himself.
Here's Pearsall in the corner.
Nice job by Braden. Get that puck. That's what I love, seeing the.
And Pearsall's going off.
Our Jimmy is.
Jimmy's going off for a slash.
This is what we got to watch, especially when we're up this much. We don't want to get these penalty minutes because that does factor in somewhere in the tiebreaker.
Plus, goals against. We'll keep them off that power play. Penguins will have a minute and a half to kill here with a minute and a half to play in the second. So the rest of the period with Mr. Halliday in the shame box.
All right. Jonesy and Pearsall up front, Pelly and Chappie on D here.
All headsy players, so I expect the Penguins to be sound as Pearsall drives in short-handed. Jones will put it behind the cage.
Good job by Jonesy here to stay high as the F2 on the penalty kill.
Yes. Good layer there by the Penguins. Just like Ogres. Penalty kills have layers.
Layers.
Those parfait.
You got to coordinate.
As the Eagles try to set up the man advantage here out of the corner and out of the half wall. Defended by
nice job by Cam there.
Chop by Pelly.
Nice cross-ice feed here.
And Pearsall, you can't ice it, but you can gain that red line
Absolutely.
and dump it in.
Gives a chance for a wholesale change here. Four new troops for the Pens.
Halfway through the penalty kill.
Oh, we got another one. Carlson got one.
And back on Burlington.
So we got to watch these penalty minutes here, especially when we're up this much. You know, Jack's just doing a good job trying to chop at the puck, keep it down deep.
A heavy shot from the point into the squish tenders paraphernalia and held. And with 23 seconds left in the period, Burlington's going to get a 5-on-3.
Good job by Squish there to not give up the rebound, hold it. See what happens. 23 seconds to go. At least, you got to like when their power play, especially a 5-on-3, is broken up with the end of the period here. Well, Burlington gets one right off the draw again on the Honey Badger.
And now Burlington's going to head
off.
it. So that'll be big. Face-off will come all the way back to the Burlington
end.
end.
That's a big play there. I think that's that frustration that teams get with Zach. 18.4 to go in the period.
The Burlington coaches questioning that particular ruling, but on the faceoff, you have to play the puck, and he went straight at Brenneman. So 4-on-3 man advantage now for Burlington for 19 seconds.
They have any Burlington co-factories up in Mars there, or are you guys too ritzy for that?
Well, I'm a cranberry guy, number one.
Whatever, it's all the same to me.
We did have Burlington co-factory. I don't know if we still do or not. As Burlington will gain the Penguins' end. 4-on-3 is track defense. Shot comes in.
Nice job by Squish to keep no rebound there. Keep it right in front of them. Cover up. End of the period here. So that is one power play over. Halliday's penalty is over, so we'll still have 4-on-4 here to start the third.
So 4-on-4 for 1:07 before a brief 5-second Penguins man advantage. So we're jacking up those power play stats here a little bit.
Jack him up. Squish doing a good job, not being tested a whole ton here, but every time he's had a shot on net, he's deflected it to the corner. He's held it close, no rebounds.
Yeah, I think probably only about 5 or 6 have gotten through.
It's tough, man. As an old goalie, I can tell you these games when your other team is controlling the puck, it's sort of a blowout game. It's hard to stay in there. But these are the games where, boom, out of nowhere, they'll get a 2-on-1. They'll get some really great shots, but it's hard to stay mentally focused.
Thought an enjoyable evening yesterday after Buddies. Couple sodas in the
cocktails
lobby.
in the lobby. Good times.
But a good bet. Like at least I wasn't up until a ridiculous hour.
Drew Carlson and I were the last two.
The last two.
Yeah, we were the last men standing. Yeah, but we're not too bad. It was like midnight. We went to bed.
Yeah, I not usually an early bedtime guy, but made the commitment this weekend to not be half asleep on the drive home Sunday.
Tonight might be an early night, right? We boys got a game at 7 a.m. Have to be there at 6 a.m. Which means an early morning. That's even too early for the breakfast.
Squish.
Dude, I'll take him.
I heard Squish has a ride, so his dad can sleep in. No, I got to come and set all this crap up. It'll be Bolus at the Penguin line. 4-on-4 action. We switch sides. We get the third period underway. Penguins were gathered around.
Halliday hooked me up last week. Took Tyler one early morning. Let me go back to the room with Brody and check out.
I'm guessing during intermission, head coach Jeff Hannan and assistant coach Jimmy Halliday probably talking about that, defensive responsibility. Attack on the offense, pin him in, but be responsible at the same time.
Boys missing Coach Joe Pelly here, who
is in Buffalo.
Yeah, he's with Landon, his 13, so trying to break up the responsibilities of where he's at. So they're down Coach Joe on the bench here this weekend.
Shot from the outside, fought off by the squish tender and cleared by the Penguins.
I like the 4-on-4 open ice hockey here. We'll have for another 10 seconds roughly.
As Burlington puts it behind the Penguins' net.
Nice job by Danny there to come over and support, leave his side.
And they come out front, big stops by Squish.
No goal.
As he keeps the puck out, holy heavens, sweet buttery crumpets down low. The kid came right out in front, nobody there. Squish gets 1 pad, 2 pad, 3 pads on it.
Great job by Squish there.
I
for sure thought that was going in. He can only stretch out those legs so far. I thought eventually they're going to find some room there, but doesn't happen. Great job. See, we are on the running clock here now.
And the referee has gone to the Burlington bench to inform them, look, enough of the stick work after the play. Because there were 2 more whacks with the stick headed back to the bench there.
A little whack-a-mole.
It's like, look, we do not have the desire to keep calling penalties on you guys. So stop hitting people with your stick after the whistle. As Burlington keeps it in, another scoring opportunity here.
Nice job. What a block by Chappie there.
And back come the Penguins. Potential 3-on-2.
Ooh.
Stepping up on Pearsault was the defenseman to disrupt it. And back in comes Burlington with numbers. Weaving across the top of the zone. It's swiped away.
Flume with a sneaky steal. He knows he's going back
Magician-like.
to him. You knew he was going to try to go back to him here, the way they move the puck.
As Flume controls. Up to the point. Chappie with a missile.
Rocket!
Off the glove and sat out front, cleared by Burlington. Great shot, great save, awesome clear by the Eagles. As it'll roll in on Squish, he'll get a cover.
There was a little groan here, but that's not a penalty. It's not a hit. That was just 2 kids
together.
collided, and Chappie's a big boy.
Yeah.
So we got 12 minutes left to go in the third running clock.
Penguins leading by 8, according to our scoreboard, and we're sticking with it.
You know what? It'd be nice to, not that we want to pour it on to Burlington, but for the tournament goals and stuff like that, it'd be nice to get a few more
It's capped
here.
at 6, though.
But at some point, I still think that might come into play more than the 6.
It could. I don't know. Usually, I have no idea. They do it differently here. As Jones drives in, chopping at it is Brenneman.
Nice little backhand scissors.
As we bring it to you live around the globe, 56,508 of you joining us live right now. Thanks for joining us on Cine TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe. You also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and of course,
Grindr.
the .com. The CineTV.com website where you can get Cine TV merch.
Grinder, OnlyFans, we're everywhere.
As two players are stuck together by the face.
Look at that. You know, at least both kids there being sportsmanlike there.
Yes.
2 cages wrapped up.
And we'll get a face-off here in the Burlington end. So 2 players stuck together by their braces. And Halliday set to take the face-off, flanked by Golnick and Costa. It'll be Bolus and Foster, the point men. Down low for Costa. He controls along the wall. It's dug out as Halliday gets control. What a read by Golnick there to cut off the breakout pass. Now his dump in is intercepted, and back comes Burlington with numbers to the Penguin line.
I don't know if it's just point in the game trying to get some other kids rest or the penalties threw it off, but this is a different line combination out here with Costa, Halliday, and Golnick up front.
Nice
Nice
clears
play
it.
by
Holy
Squish.
shnikes, I'm throwing you that replay. The rebound came off Squish on the initial shot, and then he flashes Leather to keep the puck out.
Tyler's got to get that puck out of there a little quicker.
I want to see a little more back checking here by these forwards as well. This is 2-3 times now where Burlington's entered the zone 3-on-2, 4-on-2, having numbers. Penguins got to be responsible. It's tough in these bigger score games. As Jones tries to weave in. Here's Pearsall with it. In front for Flume. Flume's gone. Down Main Street he comes.
Oh,
goes to the forehand and he got bumped from behind by back pressure.
I can see his body language after that.
Good defensive play there as Pearsall sets up Jones for the heavy one-timer. Kicked out. Back to the point for Chappie. Chappie fakes the shot and goes back low to Flume. Down for Pearsall. Pearsall in front for Flume to fire it at the cage, and the 2 Penguins come in together. Could have called a penalty on each other.
Little hug behind the net.
And back comes Burlington. Good back pressure here by Jones. That's what I was talking about. That was a potential 3-on-2. Here goes Burlington in offsides.
We got 8:30 left to go in the running clock.
Halliday on the draw. One back to track, over for Bros. Bros all the way across, off of Carlson, but another
offsides play. 8 minutes to go in the running clock.
Here's Halliday with it.
Let's go, Eagles. The Burlington fans here.
By the way,
picking up their team.
Given that the Super Bowl coming up, the Eagles obviously in that, I would like to make it known that I will be rooting for Kansas City.
I'm torn. I don't like Mahomes, but I can't root for Philly.
Yeah, I can't root for Philly, and I was hoping the 49ers' 8th string quarterback with like 7 torn tendons in his face would be able to compete a little better against the Philly team than they did. But that had to be demoralizing when you lose Mr. Irrelevant. As Bros gets it behind the Penguins cage.
Nice job to softly put that puck around the boards by Bros.
Carlson works for it there, but better body position by Burlington, able to get control and keep it in the Penguins' end. Penguins getting a little lax on the sticks, so think a little bit here. You know, not using their bodies to win pucks as much. It's tough in these games that are a little out of hand. Here's Carlson down low. Halliday twisting it in. Looking, firing, big stop. Costa follows on.
Costa with a nice steal. Nice backhand off the iron.
And the rebound sat out front. Penguins will control. Carlson darting to the middle. One too many moves.
You know what? They collapse down so low. Eventually you run out of some time and space down there.
Here's Halliday with it along the boards. And here comes Burlington. Back pressure by Costa. As they'll wind and fire one wide to Squish. Foster able to pick it up. Squish was trying to get credit for a save there. Came about 8 feet out of the net trying to glove one. Like, give me a shot. As a bouncing puck is gathered by Golnack across to Foster. Foster up to Jonesy. Jonesy driving in. They try to stand up the Penguin power forward. He keeps driving all the way to the corner. Rolling puck there, knocked to the outside, and back come the Eagles. Defending is Golnack. Golnack able to take it away. We're going to get a trip. That was just a weird play. Again, I don't think a bad play by Golnack. Just got their feet tied up as the player went around Golnack. 5.5 to play. The Pens will be on a penalty kill here. 5:36 left, leading 8-0.
Minute 30 power play for the Eagles.
Face-off won by the Eagles, but maybe by too well as it's forced out the center. Pearsall on it. Halliday pressuring as well. There was where Jones read that and stayed high. That time both Penguin forwards getting engaged.
Just ran into the ref over there.
And we're at it again. 2 Penguin forwards up on the pressure. This time able to get control to the blue line and deep.
Good job just to get that puck deep on the penalty kill.
Now Pearsall stays in that F3 position. Really F2 on the PK. And make Burlington come through the layers. Defended at the line. Kicked that by Pelly. Spun to the outside by Halliday. But Burlington's on it with the man advantage here. Trying to put one up. Pelly will battle in the corner. Good body position by the Penguin defenseman. Burlington able to outnumber the Penguins on the man advantage as Halliday tries to go to the outside there and get free. Spinning with it, Pearsall at center, able to get it to Halliday.
1-on-1.
Halliday with a short-handed
quick hands
chance.
here by Jimmy. Jimmy giving a bunch of whacks.
23 seconds left, and here comes Lyndon
Tracky.
Is he able to get free down Main Street? He'll possess the outside.
We've seen a goal like that last week against Mid-Fairfield, right, where Flume picks it up, goes back the other way for a backhander, just outside of his reach.
Penguins forwards up on that forecheck again. Here's Jones with it.
4 minutes to go in the game.
Comes free to Flume. Flume drives in, cuts the
dance,
outside.
and still gets the shot away.
But Burlington will control. Penalty over for the Penguins as Jones turns towards the offensive zone.
Dr. Flume, we heard he's on his way up here today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
On the PJ, the private jet.
Right.
Coming up on the Lear. As Burlington darts into the Penguins' end. Multiple players back pressuring, able to dislodge it and clear to center. Forecheck by Jones. Burlington to the line and in. Driving through, and there's the leather of the squish tender.
Derek had some surgeries today. He probably has us playing right now in the operating room.
Speaking of surgeries, if you don't trust your doctor, where can you go?
Harry S. Cohn Associates. When you can't trust your doctor, who can you trust? The attorneys and staff at Harry S. Cohn Associates. 3 minutes to go in the game.
Foster controls behind the Penguins net, reversing. Burlington read it well. Breaking up the play, shot
Nice
from the
save by
outside.
Squish.
Big stop by Squish and a better clear by the Penguins, and back comes Halliday with Brenneman. He'll go to the outside.
He's gotta look to
Brenneman
Zach
crashing
here.
the middle, in front for
There it is.
Brenneman
There it
for
is.
a tappy.
Great job by Jimmy to get that puck over. You know he was going to try to hit Zach. Zach was cutting hard to the net. You know if you put it over on his stick, it's going in, and good job by Halliday.
A little 2-on-1 turned into a 2-on-2 basically, but the speed of Halliday, he's able to feed it in front, and Zach Brenneman buries the biscuit for the Penguins. As an offside play at the Burlington line. Just under 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in period 3. Actually, I guess 2 minutes to play. Netting got in my way.
Right.
Couldn't quite see. Bolus gets control. Bolus to Foster. Foster will put it deep in the Burlington end.
You see again here, Jonesy who's going at center on the shift, probably trying to give Braden and Jack get their legs a little rest here for the upcoming weekend still.
Penguins will be back in action at 3:30 against Mississauga Rep Hockey, the Rep Hockey Club. Another excellent Canadian
Let's go Reps.
squad with like almost a Rutgers-like R logo.
Right.
Looking that up earlier today. As Costa comes in, he's knocked down on the play. Burlington able to get control in the corner. Taken away by Brenneman, and there's
Oh, the Commodore loves those.
to the rafters for a one-timer by Jones.
I'm laughing yesterday, that story about how when Ahmed Fairfield was beaten up on the Reps, and that defeated Reps dad just gives out a face. Let's go Reps.
Costa's short side shot almost snuck one by on the blocker side as Pearsall gets the puck. Up top for Pelly. Pelly off of his skate, but he'll gather it in. Here's Pearsall driving the middle. His play broken up, and back come the Eagles.
30 seconds ago.
There's back pressure by Pearsall. Over to Jones, back to
That
Pearsall.
was just a little close in his skates there. Hard to catch that pass.
As the Eagles get control, back to center. Chappie with the biscuit. Able to put it in the zone, but it's rejected by the Eagles, and Pelly at his own line. Pelly to Flew. Flew. As a rolling puck comes down the wall in front. Probably one more chance here for the Eagles, and they go far down at the whistle.
At the
Penguins
whistle.
give up a breakaway with no time left. And that's a good
Tough
goal.
change.
Penguins changing with less than 10 seconds to play in the game. The Penguins were changing their defense and got caught.
You hate to see that, right? Even for the goals against, for Squish's shot out for a lot of reasons.
I mean, there's nothing you could do on that shot. I mean, a
Dude,
beautiful
that's what are
bar
you gonna
down
do?
snipe right in front. Burlington was coming up the wall, had a 2-on-1 because the Penguins were changing there within under 10 seconds.
Yeah, that shot's going in on anyone there. That's a tough shot.
So Burlington makes it 10-1 final here, and we'll be back at 3:30.
Oh, man. Anyhow, peace in the Middle East.
Thanks for joining us.